Welcome to a very special edition to the Brothers Green Home Cooking School. We're doing a little challenge today. A little bit.
We've been asked to do a lot of challenges, and we figured, why not see if we can make Thanksgiving in under an hour? Thanksgiving for like 4 people.
In under 1 hour. We've never tested. All of the recipes are inspired by things we've kind of done before, but I can guarantee you we've never tested any of this. We wrote this list about 10 minutes ago. This is kind of like a rough idea of how it's going to be organized and how it's going to go down, but
we're just going to go for it. Let's just
go. Who the fuck knows? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'll put that list right there. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create an all-purpose basting sauce. And this is pretty genius. We're going to use apple cider vinegar, and chicken stock. We're going to pour it in here.
And this is going to be squirting basically on everything.
Yeah.
So anything you see just...
So it's all the delicious flavors of Thanksgiving. Apple cider is huge. And we're going to have, you know, a base of the sweet, just regular apple cider. Or apple cider. And then a little bit of vinegar.
I think this will actually squirt through. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's all liquid.
Okay.
And then we're going to pop this on, and just like that, we've got an all-purpose basting. Look at that.
Let me take a spray.
Ah! Got him in the face.
Oh, God. Wow.
It's good. It's strong, but that's good for a basting sauce.
Burning my face. All right, so what I'm going to do now is get these potatoes boiling. Get some hot water.
What potatoes? Those are sweet potatoes.
Get these sweet potatoes boiling. Cut them up, peel them, cut them up, and then boil them. And then we can kind of forget about them for now and work on the 40 other things. We're doing what? Seven things?
We're rushing now because we need to get in the flow, but hopefully things cool down a little bit. Maybe they're going to get crazier. I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit of butter. Nice solid chunk of butter right there. And I'm going to melt that in the microwave because I'm creating a crust for a pumpkin pie cheesecake. And the crust is very simple. It's just graham crackers and good old butter. So while Josh does that, I'm just going to microwave this.
It's funny because usually when we do these cooking things, we're like the chill cook guys. We're not like the chefs going nuts, but I feel like for today we kind of have to.
We can get crazy if we need to. Alright, so that's going in the microwave for about 1 minute.
So you're making a crust, right? Simple crust.
Yeah, crust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take graham... This is like the easiest crust that exists, but it's so delicious. Just take graham crackers and kind of break them up right into this little baking circular dish of mine. I'm trying to think what the best way to smash up this graham cracker crust. Probably...
You have your LeBlanc thing over there.
Oh, yeah. That works. Just a little muddler.
Muddle it.
The interesting part is going to be staying clean in this whole process. That's what I'm most scared about.
Well, listen, to cook all of Thanksgiving now, I will say we're not doing a full turkey. I know you're probably like, first off, turkeys take like days to cook. We're going to do some turkey breast and some turkey drumsticks perhaps, but the idea is to try to cut these things down and to be creative. Nobody really likes a full turkey anyway.
Yeah, and it usually, like, that's why the Thanksgiving leftovers are so big, because no one eats it on the night. So you might not have as much leftovers, but you will certainly have plenty of turkey to feed you and your, 4 guests. What are we saying? How many people?
I think this is going to be good for 4 people. Depending on how much you eat. Listen, 2 big people could crush this thing, and maybe 6 smaller people could crush it, but somewhere in that range will be good.
Okay, so it looks like I need more butter, so I'm going to do another load of butter for this crust.
Another load.
We're already running into issues.
I told the man, he's like, I got plenty of butter. I was like,
You're right, it's already gone.
It's already gone. This is Thanksgiving. I actually don't cook with butter very often, but it is Thanksgiving, so the butter just gets...
Yeah, and what we have, like, when you are cooking for a Thanksgiving dinner, make sure you have the essentials. We've got all of your classic Thanksgiving herbs: thyme, rosemary, sage, parsley. Have those out at your dispense so you can just use them up. Because those are the flavors that people relate to, and that's what brings the freshness to your Thanksgiving dinner. This crust is looking pretty good. I need some more graham crackers.
Now, one thing, we don't have the time and the space because we're cooking in this small-ass kitchen, but if you do have the space, with the skin, don't throw the skin away. I would steep like the milk of the cream because I'm gonna basically boil these sweet potatoes. I'm cutting them thin so they boil really fast, but I'm gonna boil them up till they're nice and tender, and then I'm gonna mash them up and mix them with some cream, some milk, whatever I feel like in the moment. So if you take that cream or milk mixture and you actually cook the skin and then strain it out, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get this really flavorful milk treat, and it's just gonna help because a lot of the flavor is in the skin.
That's true. That's very true.
Sweet potatoes are not a stranger to flavor and Joe.
We are straight back on Chopped right now.
Yeah, back
1
on
hour
Chopped.
to create a full Thanksgiving
That is
dinner.
not Thanksgiving. If you guys haven't seen, we run an episode of Chopped. You can download it. It's called like Clutch Call, season 18. Pretty hilarious, but not our style of cooking.
Pretty hilarious, but.
Pretty hilarious, but exactly. Alright, so that is all ready to go, Mike.
I just added a little bit of oil too because it needed a little more moisture.
Smelling something crazy.
It's like the roasted butter, the microwave roasted
Where's
butter.
our cheat sheet, man? I need to know what I can do next. Oh, I know what I can do next. I'm gonna make this.
Oh, that's what I needed. I needed a little hand action.
Cream spinach, another classic in Thanksgiving, but I wanted to do it a little bit different this time, and I also wanted to make cornbread. So these are gonna be like cornbread muffins, cornbread cream cheddar muffin experiences.
You are losing your mind.
Losing it. Where's the milk? One thing I like to do, I got this Jiffy sort of cornbread mixture, and I know it seems like, oh, that's just cheating, you're just making it, but if you're spicing it up, you're gonna make it your own. This is basically just
semi-homemade.
It's basically just cornmeal, flour, baking powder. That's pretty much it. So all you have to do is, I got some frozen spinachio in here. Right?
So you're taking the cream of spinach idea.
Yeah, and making
you're twisting it up.
Which means I need some cream.
Okay, so my crust is done. Now I'm gonna work on my filling while Josh does. He's doing the little muffins, and I'm gonna work on the filling.
Yeah, so I basically just take the spinach, take a box of this stuff, add an egg, add a little cream, add some cheddar, mix it all together until I get a good batter consistency. I don't want it too thick, too thin. And I can always add a little bit of this.
It's funny, you can see we're both working on a similar idea right now. We're making these fillings, or some sort of mixture, and we're just eyeballing it. Like, we've done stuff like this before.
We're freeballing it.
We're freeballing it. And there's, people say with baking, we're both baking right now, that there's science to it. And yes, there definitely is science if you want it to work out perfectly. But if you want something that's edible,
it's all science. So
You're right.
Give something science.
You're right. There is science happening when we mix this and we bake it.
Science is always happening, whether you want it or not.
It doesn't have to be so precise. Like, I'm just adding cream cheese. It's going to be a pumpkin pie cheesecake. So I'm adding cream cheese. I'm going to add pumpkin filling. I'm going to add sour cream, eggs, and maple syrup. Very, very basic, but I figure that will be nice.
I like that. The whole idea is if we can do this in an hour in this small kitchen, I don't see why you can't.
I should have fucking opened this thing before I'm wasting valuable time.
Yeah. That helps. Prepping definitely helps.
Okay,
this is a great, little thing you can do with a friend, with like a relative, a date night. You can do date night Thanksgiving, and cook in an hour. Make this delicious meal. I mean, we hope we can.
Eggs. I was like, what am I missing?
Now that I've had the corn muffin mix, an egg, I did some cream milk. It asked for just milk, but I want to get that creaminess, and the spinach. I'm gonna add in some cheddar cheese, because why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
Oh man, I love it. These are gonna be like biscuit and muffins. God damn.
Okay, maybe I don't know, 2 eggs. Here's my mixture in there.
I think I need some pepper, right? Do you have pepper?
I'll go with 3 eggs. We'll take the risk with 3 eggs, yeah.
We'll take the risk.
Okay.
Let me get in here.
3 eggs.
He's going with 3 eggs. Spy will screw himself.
Now I'm gonna whisk that up, and then I'm gonna add. Let me get in here. Please give me a whisk. The whisk is over here.
I just screwed you.
Don't worry, I got another whisk. And this is the smallest kitchen of all time. This is a classic New York apartment kitchen. So it's even more aggressive in here.
It's aggressive.
The stakes are even higher.
They're
And when you're making a mixture like this, just keep trying it. You know, if the sweetness is down, add some.
If you like eating raw egg, that is. Not everyone feels accustomed.
I'm alright with a little bit of raw egg. Wow, that's looking
good eggs.
Tasty.
So while Mike mixes that up, I'm gonna spray these guys. I'll probably get like 6, 7, or 8. I'm gonna make whoa there.
And we're taking care of the baking right now.
It's done baking.
Oh my God! It's already delicious. I could eat that raw. I could eat that straight up raw right now. I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream, just to give it a little more creaminess and a little more bulk and base to this pie.
I personally enjoy
And then salt.
When it comes to baking, I personally enjoy the unpredictability of what you're gonna get when you don't fully care.
If you don't honestly, that's what's cool about baking. When you don't follow a recipe, it does come out different every single time. Taste this. Taste that.
You're trying to kill me.
See, this is a one-of-a-kind pumpkin cheesecake. Whoa. It could be the best. It could be decent. I don't know, but I like the flavor.
Like, do you need the bottom or the top?
Top is fine. So I'm gonna take this and pour it right over my crust. And we're getting these things finished now because they're gonna take a long time to bake and set. So we are starting off with this stuff. And we're just keeping our oven at like 275.
375.
Not 275. We're keeping it at 375. We figure that is a perfect temperature to cook all of these things.
That's the other thing about this challenge is
look at that.
We have to film it as well too, which is crazy. Because I'm like not just worried about the cooking, but also like, is this camera on? Are you talking to yourself?
That's true.
I will be shocked if that bakes in time and finishes. That's gonna be like.
What do you mean bakes and finishes?
If that one actually works out, I will be shocked to the Lord.
Okay, what am I doing now?
I mean, you're trying to make that's a big ass cheesecake. Oh, I'm gonna do this, Mike, because this is intense and I might need some help.
Do a little cleanup.
Okay.
So Josh is working on the turkey, and like we said, you don't need to go full on out with the huge turkey. And honestly, when you cook a big turkey like that, a whole turkey, it's very difficult to get it right. I've screwed that up many times because you've got breasts, you've got light meat, you've got dark meat. There's so many things that could cook at different times, different variables that you're probably going to screw up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sort of butterfly this thing and then pound it out. And all I'm doing is I get this sharp knife and just kind of slowly do a little slicey. Just very slow. Can you see that in there, folks? I think you can see it. Yeah, just slowly going like that until it opens up. And then I'll take the other side and kind of do the same deal. Slice this through. I'm going to have this big opened up turkey. And what I'll be able to do is I can stuff it with like delicious herbs, roll it up, and then sear it and then bake it. And that's going to be one hell of a delicious turkey.
And then when Josh is doing that, while Josh is doing that, I'm going to work on the stuffing. And stuffing, you think it came originally from stuffing the turkey, but now stuffing has just turned into a side dish that's delicious.
It's unstuffed.
It's unstuffed, exactly. That's what we're going to do today. It's not going to be the stuffing for the turkey, but it's just going to be a delicious side dish where you've got this awesome bread. I'm going to rip this up and get that in the oven. Because it's like anything, when you're soaking bread, it's much better if it's stale because it will hold up better to the liquids. It won't get so soggy.
So you're making fresh bread stale.
I am making, this is a cheat to make fresh bread stale.
Fucking cheater.
I am biggest cheater.
You're a big fucking cheater.
So I'm just ripping this up and then I'm going to throw it in the oven for maybe 10 minutes and start working on the other portion of the stuffing. Oh, that looks nice. I was going to say, that is chunky, so you need to beat that out a little.
I don't know what's gonna. I've never done.
Wow.
I've never actually.
Honestly, that amount of turkey, I don't even know if you need the drumsticks.
It's a lot of turkey.
First of all, that water level is suspect over there.
Pushing it, I know.
Hopefully, we get enough evaporation. That's what I'm hoping.
It's gonna be a last minute kind of call. But when you're pounding, if you don't have one of these, you can go with your fist. You can use like a wine bottle, whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's happening, folks. So what you do is you're pounding it down and out. Oh yeah, it's happening.
Here, we can do.
Is there like a bowl cup? Give me a cup.
It's a cup. Oh god.
Give me a cup.
It's happening.
Christ's sakes! Oh shit.
It's just water.
some more maybe?
God.
Abandon ship! Get the shit off the thing!
See, these are the things you don't plan for. You think everything in your mind, we're gonna cook this meal in an hour, it's gonna go smooth. You run into issues along the way, you adapt, and you move on.
This is what's the guy? Darwinism. Survival of the smartest.
Survival. It's all evolution, people. It's all evolution. Okay, I think that's enough bread. Yeah, I'm happy with this amount of bread right there. I'm gonna throw that in the oven for maybe 10 minutes. Josh, watch the hell out.
Thanksgiving is like the ultimate oven Thanksgiving, but we're
And
trying.
the funny part about it, you'll get all these middle-aged mothers that are complaining about not having 2 ovens. 1 hour, and we're cooking in 1 oven in this kitchen. We're gonna make it work. You don't need 2 ovens.
Hopefully you're not getting too many middle-aged mothers. I don't know what land Mike's living in, but there's all kinds of middle-aged mothers.
The mothers are always complaining about the 2
Jewish
ovens.
mothers are.
Okay, maybe we come from the Jewish mother world. That's a whole different ballgame. Alright, so I'm going to start cutting things for the stuffing, and stuffing you can just load it up with delicious veggies. I'm going to do sausage as the main bulk. I'm going to cook that down, get the fat rendered out of that, then add in veggies like, I got pepper back there, celery, a little onion, just the standard things, and then we're going to hit it with some herbs. It's going to be delicious.
Delicious.
So, what I need is a nice bowl to handle all of these.
You don't, when you're pounding the turkey, you don't have to cover it, but you'll get like turkey juices squirting everywhere, which is never a good thing.
You know what, I'm gonna put the timer on 9 minutes for the bread. Okay, so I'm gonna start working on chopping. I think we're moving at a pretty good pace. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. How much time? I honestly don't know how much time.
Yeah, this could be like
20 minutes probably. What do we got? Let's see. 18 minutes.
Oh, perfect. That's a pretty good pace.
The intro, which is a couple minutes.
Oh, you're right. We're not counting the intro, right, people?
No. Fuck that. It's not cooking. When you go to cook, you're not doing an intro for your.
How long is it gonna take you to pound out that goddamn turkey? That's the question. You're wasting time. You don't screw it. Honestly, we could just go with that.
Yeah.
You can just focus on that if you want. What do you think?
I will. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take a whole bunch of butter and just kind of slather the butter. Hansky style.
Because we originally bought chicken thigh and chicken breast.
No, turkey. No chicken.
Turkey, sorry. I will save those thighs, cook them another time because that could be plenty.
Yeah, this butter's nice and softened. So I'm just going to kind of like pull it out like so. And then chop. I might even need Mike to chop me some herbs.
You think? I'm busy chopping over. What do you need? You need some parsley?
Yeah, parsley would be nice. I can also just rip it. But I want a lot of butter because the turkey is probably not. It's not the fattiest thing you'll ever cook with.
Yes, that's true. So you're adding the fat. Okay, so I got celery cut up for the stuffing. Now I'm working on a little bit of pepper. Oh, and that pepper fell.
When Mike does that, basically take this chicken guy. I'm gonna do a bunch of salt. The good stuff.
We'll just chop that sticker right off.
Nothing.
The easiest way to remove a sticker is just chop it off.
Bunch of pepper. And Mike, I will need your help for the roll-off. There's no question. This is gonna be double cracked turkey pepper.
Double cracked turkey pepper?
Take some
what
sage.
Does that mean?
I'm just going straight up little ribbage for this thing. Unless I can get in here.
We've got sage.
Give me a little taste of this.
Okay. I've got all of, like I said earlier, all of the herbs just in a bowl over there. The rosemaries and the sages and the thymes. All those delicious herbs.
So sprinkle some herbs kind of a long way. Take some parsley. And these are good herbs that will hold up really well. Which a lot of the herbs that you're going to be like cooking cilantro and things, they tend to not be the best for cooking.
Or
Parsley's kind of
cooking
in
at
between.
high temperatures, long temperatures.
They're more of like finishing herbs.
Parsley is sort of an in-between, but Josh's talking about like the more woody herbs, the things that are tough.
Rosemary.
They have these huge stems in them.
Yeah, they're good to cook.
They're not leafy.
Not the leafy.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of mushroom too to this everything.
This is madness, my friend. This fucking turkey, are you goddamn kidding me?
I feel like, I don't know, we're...
I'm just gonna like take that time and kind of squeeze it. The time like it's stung to leave, if it kind of just like rolled around in my hands, it will all sort of just fall out. Without getting
The question is, do I have room over there to cook my...
No, you're screwed. Alright, so, Mike.
I'm gonna get this wok.
A little spray.
Actually, you know what? I can do it in this pan. Oh, wow.
Like I'm giving it the old spray.
Oh, you're spraying it with the basting?
I'm gonna need your help. Go in here. Mike's been taking center stage the whole time. Screw that guy. Alright, so I need your help with this part.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Scissors?
I have no time to help you with this.
I need help.
Jesus.
Help me. Help me, Lord.
Okay, you want a scissor?
I'm gonna try to do this.
Scissor me timbers.
This could work amazing. This could be horrible. I hope it's amazing.
Oh wait, you should cook the turkey in that pan. Sorry, and I will.
Okay.
I'll cook in another pan.
So I'm just gonna roll this up really tight. Try to get everything together. Look at that, and then Mike's gonna tie it, and then we'll sear it on all sides, and then throw it in the oven.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's the fun part about improving when you're cooking. You're coming up with, it's a little more scary for sure, but you're coming up with some cool creations.
You got my pan on hot thing.
I don't know why I just did a bow tie like that.
Okay,
ready?
Make it really tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another one. Why don't you cut me another one while you're...
Turkey! Turkey now!
I know there's like a fancy way of doing this. It's much better. I think we need
where's the
one
other
more. Give me the scissors. Give me the scissors.
Scissors.
God damn it, brother.
Damn it! I think it needs to be over here.
Yeah. Okay, and make sure you show this beautiful thing to the camera.
That's a
Hold it up
piece.
a little more.
Pull that tight, pull it tight.
Okay, get that pan. That pan's hot. Get some oil in there.
Oil.
Sear this thing
Where the hell's the
off.
oil? Okay.
Oh, and then we gotta get rid of these.
So oil goes into the pan, good amount, but I still need to salt and pepper the outside, like so. Thank you for tying.
Okay, let's get that in.
And a little.
We are at 23 minutes. Not bad.
That one's gonna stop in a second, but it's all right. We'll like keep going until.
Salt. Wow. Are you kidding me with this thing?
Turn that in all the goodness and glory that it is. Okay, good. Now.
Okay.
Right on this hot
is
pan.
going in the.
Hot. You screwed me.
That's alright.
I don't even hear this.
It will get hot.
God damn.
So you didn't put the turkey on this, did you? No.
No, I did not.
There you go.
Okay. I'm just gonna check these real quick to see if they're pork tender yet.
It's
They
heating
are.
up in this
They're
kitchen.
getting there. They are getting there, all right. The thing is, like, even though they're breaking apart, I want to make sure they're really tender because I don't want to waste time trying to mash them when they're not really wanting to give it to me. But they're just about done.
That's true. That's the worst case scenario is trying to mash up those potatoes when they're not tender. Almost finished cutting these mushrooms. And then I want to do a little bit of onion and garlic, and those are all the veggies for my delicious stuffing.
And I'm done.
Oh wait, okay, so I'm almost done on that bread, probably. Check that for me.
Oh, whoa, I forgot about the muffins.
Okay. Huh? Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh.
There.
Bottom
bucket.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those muffins, if you only wait till you see these muffins.
I honestly didn't know if it would work.
Okay, so the question is, I gotta get over here somehow.
What do you mean?
I need to add this to the mix. Okay, and I'm gonna get, where's the sausage?
Yeah.
There it is. I've got some sausage links right here. And one of my favorite tricks is just to open these up, cut them out of the casing, cut the meat right out of the casing. So look, you just peel it out of the casing just like that, and then I just tear it up. You probably don't even need any oil because there's so much fat in the sausage. I just tear it up and go right into the pan.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Okay, I definitely need some onion chopped up.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where?
What do you mean where?
How? Like just diced?
Yeah, I need some. It can be very rough. And then just get a bowl. First get a bowl.
First get a bowl. Second get a bowl.
Second get a bowl.
Big bowl, little bowl?
Just for, just enough for the onion and perfect.
Brothers don't shake hands.
Okay, I
Brothers
think
get
three sausage should be
3 soft nizzles.
3 links.
Okay.
And I went with I was thinking sweet Italian, that makes sense, but I went with the spicy.
Bit touching me,
You know,
bro.
I haven't gotten the spicy sausage experience in a while. Okay, that means my bread should
Thanksgiving
be
is
crispy.
definitely not known for being a spicy holiday.
That's very true.
Get this fucking shit out of my face. Quit rubbing shoulders against me, bro.
Okay. I'm coming out with the bread. And it is stale. We've got stale bread.
Yes, he's done it! How do those other things look that I made?
I'm going to turn the cheesecake too. Those things are looking awesome. Okay, so sausage, I will add just a little bit of oil just to help out the cause. And then we're going to just let those brown up. Okay?
Hey, Brett. Alright. I'm gonna try to turn this guy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, we're getting some color. So, last thing I need is garlic for the stuffing. And I think I have a few cloves.
Nothing wrong with you, little stale bread. Little front butter.
Oh yeah, is it stale?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like crouton.
I'm gonna get just a little bit of clove. I got 3 cloves here of garlic. I'll rough chop those.
I think these ass fuckers are done.
These ass
Where the hell did I
fuckers?
put them?
Oh wow. Just show the camera real quick and then we'll get them in the other room.
Look at that.
Show this one too. Oh!
Shit.
Oh my god, are you
These are
kidding
done?
me? What did you create? Is there cheese in there?
There's cheese
Oh
right?
Jesus.
Jesus. Christ almighty.
Okay. Check out these potatoes. Oh. Oh!
Oh yeah. I need that back.
Need that back?
I'll just
Okay.
mash right in there.
Well, I want to go back here.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go up here and do the mishmash.
Okay, now I got full heat on this back burner. So what I'm going to do is, once this sausage is nice and cooked, you know, that's pretty good for me right there because it's going to cook more in the oven. I'm just going to take it, add it to this,
Oh.
and then there's still some nice fat in there. I'm going to take all of these delicious things, add my onions and garlic. Oh look, we steamed it out.
We steamed it out. Oh, Scheiße. That was my fault.
And then add that. A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt. Okay, and then we gotta cook that down big time. Add it all together, cook it off. It's gonna be awesome.
Better?
I think
Find
so.
out. We'll find
Okay,
out.
so you're doing the mash here?
So I'm just gonna, when you're cooking in hot, fast ovens,
I think this can
Chickens?
turn, Josh.
okay, turn.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're landing back there. So I'm just gonna start
Look at
mashing
that.
this up with a fork. You don't need any kind of special masher.
Oh, wow, you
Unless
see
you
that?
have one. I gladly take it.
Just show them real quick. Just tilt it. Mashing.
Mash it, mash it. Now I'm gonna add some butter while I mash.
Yeah, I'm in the backstage.
And the grill, my friend. So I'm gonna do like a half a stick of Butskies.
Pepper on this.
Little cream. This might as well go. Thanksgiving, not Halloween. Thanksgiving is sort of the time to really go for it. Really push yourself. So I got the butter and the cream in there. butter's gonna melt instantly with that heat.
I've got one little trick, Josh, for this turkey back here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some fresh rosemary stem and just put that in the oil, okay? That's going to infuse in your oil. Now, all of a sudden, you've got rosemary oil.
Everywhere.
We can take that oil, once it's infused, and we can just start spooning it over this delicious turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that glorious rosemary oil just getting into the crevasses.
We don't even know when we started, Mike.
I think we started, you're right, I think we started
probably
30 minutes ago.
Okay. So we're getting there.
I have no idea about that cheesecake. No idea.
That's going to be the...
Did you put cream in there?
Well, I mean, technically it's done. It doesn't have to be set. Come on, it's
You're
done,
right.
right?
You're right.
Cream, there's some cream in here, yeah. Just gonna add a little salt. The sweet potatoes are already gonna have some good sweetness to them. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of maple syrup. Normally you'd see a lot of mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes, but most people know how to make mash, so I wanted to show you just how easy the sweet potato is.
Look at this roll up.
Wow.
We gotta spritz that down once
really
it's
fast.
done.
Mike, you gotta make that cranberry shit, right?
Yeah, that's quick though. That's at the very end. I'm making a cranberry relish. Different than a cranberry sauce. Usually you get that gloopy cranberry
That'd be
stuff.
good, because I love cranberry sauce.
Josh loved it. He was a little disappointed. But I found this recipe. A friend told me about it. And I made it the last Thanksgiving. And it was awesome. It's a really it's instead of having like another sort of thick gravy type dish, now you get a freshness, a fresh relish out of the cranberry sauce to kind of complement all of these other heavy dishes.
Now this is the big thing that you see in a lot of homes, especially the ones that really want to push the calorie count. What they'll do is they'll take this delicious mixture.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like really light and airy.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet.
You put extra maple in there just to enhance?
Oh yeah. There was no maple before.
No one
It
with my
extra
fingers.
sweetness.
Okay, I'm just basting again with this rosemary oil. Yeah, oh my god.
That is delicious. The butter. Ah! Now, this is kind of a popular thing in some places where they take marshmallow. I don't know where this started. What genius, idiot, savant decided the marshmallow on top just had to happen, and then you rebake it, and then basically once it comes out, you've got this like creamy marshmallow, everywhere. Marshmallow on top.
By the way, while Josh is doing that, I'm taking our basting gun. We're ready for the oven. So I'm just gonna give it a little baste down. Extra flavor.
Two things in the oven.
I want to get more of a spray action. There we go.
This is going in the oven too.
Go all the way to the, yeah. Our oven is packed right now.
I know that.
Yeah, so, okay, basically I gotta get this stuff cooked. But what I'll do is, I think that's gonna be a little too much on the veg side. I'm gonna try it. Okay.
Look at this. Boom.
Oh, you know what? It's not bad. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, right now, to make it really simple for us. Oh my god, I need a tape.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh my god, I've never.
Spinach, cheddar,
Oh,
cornbread.
one of a kind. Oh my god. Oh my dear Lord.
I really want to push it.
Gosh, you're screwing us right now because I don't have time to eat this. But it's so good. Wow. Oh my god, that might be the best.
A little butter on there?
I ever had it.
A little bit of butter
Okay,
never kills you.
distractions. I've got all my veg here. I'm going to take the sausage and the bread and just add it to the one pot to make it really easy. Then I'm going to add a little bit of parsley. Will you cut this? I need to cut that. Here, I need a little more. chop that up. I'm gonna add a little bit of thyme. I've got this dried thyme here. I'm just gonna add that. A little bit of thyme.
That muffin was
Parsley, perfect. Ooh. And then parsley goes in. And then the final step to a good stuffing is you gotta really saturate it with some stock. That's gonna kind of bring it together. I have chicken stock here. That's why we have the stale bread, because then it soaks up all that goodness. Also gonna spray it with our spray gun. That's got some extra nice flavor in there. Apple cider, the vinegar, that's perfect.
You goddamn Ghostbusters.
Okay. So then I'll mix that up. Mix that up, get it all absorbed. Oh, look at that. Look at that goodness.
Wow. That's going to be a sexy stuffing, but that's got to get in the oven, mate.
It's got to get in the oven. This thing's going to be coming out last, that's for sure. Oh my lordy. Josh, you need to make a gravy.
I know, what I was thinking is
you could transfer maybe.
I might just have to make a straight up gravy.
Okay.
I'll show. I'll add the chicken at the end.
You know what? I think I need a little more salt.
Where's the flour?
Just a little bit of salt on top of that. Look at this gloriousness.
Shit out of it.
Mixing it up. And that's why we toasted that bread, because it would just fall apart.
We got 20 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be perfect for this.
I just crushed a muffin. I don't care.
Okay, now we're just going straight on. Oh my god, it might fit. I didn't think it would fit. Dear Lord, sometimes things just work out, sometimes they don't.
Tell me the sausage is cooked so I can eat it?
It's close enough.
Oh, wow. Get
How
that
is
fucker
it?
in the oven.
How is it? Oh, you know what? A little bit of butter on top of that. Just a few globs of butter.
Just going right in.
Not like that.
Fucking right in, mate.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
Right in.
That's a joke. We're gonna gently glob the butter on there. So
I'm telling you, we're not.
Josh had one
we
huge
didn't have 20
chunk
minutes, so.
Josh had one huge chunk of butter. It would have soaked right into the middle.
I mean, that's my bite. All right, so what I'm gonna do now.
Okay, now can you put that in, sir?
Yeah.
My fine sir.
So, real quick, I'm gonna get this rolling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some butter melted with a little bit of flour.
So you're just making a straight up gravy with no drippings.
No drippings will be added at the end.
Oh, okay.
We'll get the drip, but I need to get something going.
I feel you.
So, take about equal parts of flour to butter, and then theoretically you use a whisk. We don't have one, so we're just gonna, it's dirty. So just kind of mix the butter around with the flour.
And that would be a roux, they call it.
This is a roux, yeah. Roux you, my buddy. And then you're basically just cooking a little bit of.
Josh, do you want some apple cider in that butter?
In the what?
In that, in that gravy.
Eventually I will. And then, yeah.
I would love to check the oven to see about that cheesecake. I've got no idea on that thing.
Well, you gotta stick the poker in there.
Ideally, I would transfer this. We've got 4 things in the oven right now.
You're right. Thanksgiving is just an oven.
Oven meat.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate.
Oh, it's still jiggling, but it is looking good.
Jiggly jig? Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, shut that thing. Alright, so what's going on here is I've got this butter flour mixture just cooked out for a minute. Then I'm just gonna start adding gravy, and this is called a roux, as Mike said. It's a French technique. It's probably called something else somewhere, but in the French they call it a roux, and you basically take the flour and the butter, and what happens is when you mix them together and you cook them for a little bit, any liquid you add to it will thicken up. So I have the chicken stock.
If you don't think I'm crushing muffins in the other room, you're fucking.
You fucking asshole.
Oh, those muffins are so good.
So yeah, you basically just add a little bit of that stock to it, and that will start to thicken up as it heats up.
Okay, while Josh is doing that,
Cream as well, salt, pepper.
honestly, I wish we had like a countdown. When did we start? 10 up?
I think we got 20 minutes at most.
Okay, so I'm working on the cranberry relish. Not cranberry sauce, cranberry relish. It's pretty easy. We're gonna add.
Salt and pepper.
Where
are the cranberries?
They're gone.
Where the fuck did you put the cranberries?
They're in the table. Where the hell's the pepper is the bigger question. Where's the crap's the pepper, man?
The pepper should be over here somewhere.
Here.
Now the coolest part about this recipe, this relish, is that it's so freaking easy. You take the cranberries straight up. You don't have to cook them down.
You're blitzing?
And you're blitzing them right in there. And the whole point is if you eat a cranberry straight up, super tart. Not really
Not
that edible
No.
on its own. But that's why it's surprising that this is going to taste good. But we're going to add orange, not only orange juice, we're going to add part of the entire orange. I'll give that a wash. Take off the old sticker. I'm going to take half the orange, chop that up, and that whole thing is going in there. Sounds crazy, but it really balances out all of the flavors in there. And then I'm going to take the juice of that, the other half, squeeze that. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, full orange going in there. I'm going to take an apple.
Bitter, though. What's this guy doing?
That's why you need a good amount of sugar for this recipe. I'm gonna take an apple, throw that in there.
Gravy's. Gravy.
And then I am going to take a tiny bit of salt. I always like adding salt to pretty much everything just to bring out the flavors. Not like you're heavily salting, but just a little bit. And then the old sugar treat.
Oh, I thought we were on 3. We're on 450 or 425.
Well, my oven runs a little low.
Okay.
So
Don't worry about it. Just do your thing.
okay. A little bit of sugar, actually a good amount of sugar because it's so tart it needs the sugar.
Keeping maple syrup.
I'll add a little bit of maple and just a little bit of this apple cider because we're in the holiday season.
It's kind of like just up to the oven at this point.
Yeah.
We're just hoping that in 20 minutes everything will be done. You always see it on the chop. They just
Okay. And then we're just gonna pulse until we get the consistency we want. Look at that.
It's better be good, man.
I'm telling you.
Love the.
It will change it because when you're making those turkey sandwiches, what do you want? You want a nice relish on there. You never have anything fresh on Thanksgiving.
It's true, but I love the canned cranberry shit.
Oh my god. I'm loving that. A little bit more apple cider.
He's loving it.
I'm really loving that.
Dude, this gravy. We haven't done it over here. Once the chicken.
Josh, try this. It doesn't make sense how the cranberries just instantly turned from shitty to good.
It's good.
It's really good.
Really good. And once it sits, it's even better.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, I'm gonna put this. This is done. Just a few steps.
I kind of want to get that in like the juices if I can.
Yeah, you can. Okay, Josh. Once I plate this up, then I'll help you over there because we're pretty much done with that portion. Okay. Cranberry relish going through the plating process. You know, I get this goddamn food processor out of my face. Friends, I think we are on pace. I really do think we're on pace. I'm not sure how it happened, but it seems like it's working out for us. Oh. Thank you, Debbie, for this recipe. Very good. Okay. Cranberry relish. Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
I love it because it's so quick. But it really is fresh. I don't know. I never loved the cranberry sauce, Josh.
Dude, the canned cranberry is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, because you were like a freak child.
That's true.
That is true, he says. Alright, so that is done.
Okay, get that on that plate. Okay, now this gravy is looking fan-frickin' So what I'm gonna do is give me your good thing. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take.
I'll clean up.
Take this turkey that's probably not done, but hopefully close. Wow, and just pour in whatever is coming out of that turkey.
Smart. That's smart.
I want in.
Oh my god, you need all of that.
In there.
That was a genius save. That was a genius. Oh, spray that.
Spray that.
Are you kidding me?
Now there's just so much more flavy in the gravy.
Oh, turn that over. Turn it
It's
over.
almost done. Give me the damn box. Holy shit. Now I'm just gonna
Put that right in, just like
a
that.
little more butter in there so that's something to sit in, hang out in, have fun in. Turkey just wants to have fun, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That would be done.
Just give it another, just so that basting liquid can have fun. Okay,
Wow.
putting over here.
So now this gravy is gonna look.
Oh my god, I need to taste that immediately.
Oh my god.
Does it need a spray?
It doesn't. It already gets. So oh god.
Okay. So I'm gonna come out of here.
Do you have like anything to put the gravy in that's not just a bowl?
Oh wow, look at the marshmallows back.
Yeah.
We are like so on point right now. I don't know how it happened,
Is
except
that-
this cheesecake.
Cheesecake is alright.
Well,
As long as just wait
Yeah.
for the cheesecake, we'll take it at the very end, and
Well-
then what we're gonna do is we'll be done. We'll stop, and then we'll kind of shoot the food.
Yeah. I
And
mean, at this point,
give me a little.
I think I'm finished. Let me look at my sheet. The relish, the gravy. Okay, so we started out, I'll give you a little recap. We start out with the sweet potatoes. Those are in the oven. The marshmallows are looking super crispy. They're browning up nicely. That will be done in 5 minutes. Then we went on to the pumpkin pie. That's definitely taking the longest. Usually cheesecakes take an hour and a half. So hopefully we can get that done in 50 minutes. So that's going to come out right at the end. And then ideally you let that set and you have that for dessert later. Then we moved on to the muffins. The muffins are done. They happen very quickly and they are delicious. Then I went on to the stuffing. The stuffing is in there. I think that we're going to keep that in till the last, let's see.
the stuffing. Oh my god. Right now, if you look at the stuffing,
It's bubbling away. All of the flavors are like juicing together. All that stock is infusing and the herbs, delicious. Then we moved on to the turkey. The turkey needs like another minute.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey done. Relish. That was very quick. We're done with that. Gravy.
Gravy's done. Gravy is delicious. You
You
can
want
try
to
it.
pour the gravy? No.
I already poured it.
Oh.
Careful, it's hot.
Oh. Oh. We did it, friends. We did it. And honestly, much higher than I expected.
You're higher than you expected.
I am much higher than I expected. Oh, everything kind of worked out.
We gotta try it. I've been tasting everything, and it's probably the most delicious Thanksgiving food I've ever had.
We were saying, like, did our cooking skills get better? Because it did not taste like this when we
Oh my
started
God.
cooking for Thanksgiving, that's for sure.
I mean, I hope they got better.
Wow.
That's insane.
The potatoes? Holy shit.
Thanksgiving is one of those meals that's gonna put you out. Meant to, you know, you drink and you eat a lot. But if it tastes this good,
Oh!
wow.
Turkey?
Moist and delicious. With extra
You don't have
flavor.
to fuck around with such a big turkey.
Stuffing, incredible. Mind-blowing-tastic. The relish, you're right.
We were saying if we knew we could have cooked a whole Thanksgiving dinner in an hour for our family, things would have been a lot different over the last few years. We just popped in, cooked the whole thing. That's a wrap, but
We spent like 3 days.
I know, just
The other
it
thing,
probably wasn't this good.
there's at least enough for 4 people. Turkey might be pushing it, but this is like a hefty 4-person meal, right? So if If it was just one of you cooking, you could make plenty for 2 people in an hour.
Oh,
The relish.
amazing variety.
With the crunch, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, the relish is great because it's really helping with the freshness.
And this muffin, as we already know. Wow. Oh my
But
god.
hope you guys learn some things. If anything, that you can make at least a few of these dishes and it won't take you that long. It doesn't take that much prep. We did the whole thing in I think 55 minutes or
Gravy.
50 minutes.
Oh my god. It's amazing. Thank you for sticking around through
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Go home this Thanksgiving and cook for your friends, cook for your family, just cook for people.
Oh my god.
Have a good time. Like the video, subscribe to our channel. More to come soon.
Mm-hmm.